Today we've got the 22nd annual Arts at the Oval, and so we've got 28 artists from around the Roseville area and surrounding communities, and 10 to 4 today. We're open and expecting a lot of people and hopefully a lot of sales and a lot of happy people.
My name is Cindy Brown. I'm from Blaine, Minnesota, and I make rag rugs. It's the old-fashioned, old style of rugs. So I make them all out of recycled fabrics. I use old wool blankets. That's what these are on this side. And so the blankets are cut into strips, and then I weave them into the rugs. This side is cotton, and like I said, I use all recycled fabrics, so I've got some that are made out of old blue jeans and clothes and blankets, sheets, things like that.
My name is Helene Mansour. I call my business Chambered Heart Fiber, and I give clothing a second life by printing them with botanicals. So most of these are printed with eucalyptus leaves, and I roll them up on could be a aluminum pipe or a metal pipe or a wooden dowel, and I cook them for several hours in a solution, and I take them out. This one was printed with black walnut. It came from my neighborhood when I go out. And then when they're done cooking, I rinse them and neutralize them and get them all set.
My name is Lawrence Sawyer, and I'm a longtime photographer. I made my living for a couple of decades as a stock photographer, and now after a couple of career changes, I'm doing art fairs. I've been doing that for about 10 years. So my artistic style is really one of quiet scenes. While I do travel all over the world and go to places that many, many people have been to, millions of people, I like to get off the beaten path and down the alleyways and off the roads and around the corner, and I like to explore. So what I like to do is present a different viewpoint of places and a different interpretation of places that maybe everybody thinks they've seen, but they haven't seen it the way I see it.
I started years ago when my daughters were in dance. I was using a film camera at the time, and I used to photograph them a lot. Then I joined a camera club in 2007 and switched to digital, and I've been doing it ever since and just love it. I like to do a lot of macro photography, so it's, just kind of little things here and there, and so it's just everything. I love animals and flowers, and so yeah.
We do a lot of things well, and we don't do a ton of art things in the city of Roseville. Obviously during COVID we had a rough year where we didn't host anything, but we were able to come back the last couple of years and still be as strong as ever, which is a sign that there's people that really enjoy this, really look forward to it, and it's a different demographic than a lot of the other programming and special events that we do, which are a lot of children-based special events. So we're happy to try to be as diverse as we can, as get as many different people indoors as we possibly can.
People who come to art shows are looking for handmade things that are special, one of a kind, that they can't find anywhere else.
It's fun to have people really interested in and appreciate what you do. You hear all kinds of stories about, oh, my grandma had a loom, or my, uncle had a loom. And so hearing some of those stories.
The only way you can see my work is at events like this. So it really is critical. And I'm certain that I'm not the only artist, set up that way. If you don't have a commercial space, you have to come to us. So these are the opportunities that you have.
The website is the one that we keep updated at least usually 2-3 months in advance. That's an area that you can find all the special events. So even through the summertime, we really recommend people look on there for Rose Fest coming up during 4th of July week. That's an area that they can find all special events, youth programs, adult programs, a wide variety of things, rentals. That's going to be our best option for Roseville residents as well as surrounding communities. But if you're a Roseville resident, we do have our program guide that goes out 3 times a year. So that's also a great opportunity to kind of see what the offerings are as well.